Welcome to the show. You're watching Let's Talk right here on Ebru Television. It is Furahi Day. So you already know what that means. We're going to have the energy on a whole nother level as we take you through some of the trending topics and just, some juicy topics over here on Let's Talk. If you guys want to go ahead and interact with us, if you want to agree with us, disagree with us, fight with us, you know what, you can do that on our social media. And of course, we are on YouTube, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter at Ebru TV Kenya, and on Facebook it's Ebru TV KE. And of course, there is the WhatsApp number, which is down below, which you guys can obviously go ahead and send in those messages, and we will be able to read it in the next show. But for now, it's your girl, Ayuma Kaguli, simply Ayuma on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Welcome, guys, to the show. I'm always saying, like, for parents, when I think about the weekend, I don't think about relaxation. I think more about just, like, having to spend every single waking moment with my kids. So the week is more like the weekend for me. But, like, for single people, I feel like the weekend is the weekend. For me, the weekend is the week. But anyway, I'm happy to be here. So happy to be on the show. This is, like, my last moment of adult interaction before I get back to them. But so happy you could join us. I'm Joanne Muni at yummymami.ke on social.
This week, the shows have been so amazing, and mostly because you guys have been interacting with us. So we thank you so much for every single comment, whether it's like Matusi or not. We appreciate all of them. So stay interactive throughout the show. We are ending this week on a high note. Things seem to be getting a little bit back to normal. Not sure, whatever, it doesn't really matter, but we want to start the weekend on a high note. Thank you for joining us. My name is Lydia KM, and that's Lydia KM on all social media handles.
I feel as if, like, you've already told us how, like, this is your last human interaction, adult interaction right now. But, like, what are you looking forward to over the weekend?
I don't know. I actually don't. Okay, I like the fact that, like, especially Sunday mornings, like, we usually have this routine of, like, we wake up but we're not out of bed, so we're all just, like, in bed together, and it's kind of nice. Like, we chill. Then, like, at some point when everyone is hungry, we go downstairs, we make breakfast. So I quite like that whole interaction. That's what I look forward to the most. Plus the fact that my husband isn't working. Like, he's at home all through the week, but he's not working on the weekend, so I love that.
Yes.
You?
I'm looking forward to human interaction. Please expound. Just, seeing, people who we're obviously quarantining together. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to
what kind of humans are we talking about? Are they of the male species? Let us know.
Get jokes. Get jokes.
Give us no idea what they're talking about.
It's all right. I think I'm looking forward to it. I want to be able to say, like, something different. Oh my God, I'm going to read a book, Or, oh my gosh, I'm going to, like, learn a new hobby. But I'm just looking, I am who I am, and I'm looking forward to partying.
Partying, but in a safe way.
In a safe way, yes.
course.
In a social distancing way.
Yeah, whatever you're going to get up to this weekend, you're starting it here right now. And hot talk. Terrence can't get anything right. I mean, whenever he makes a step right, someone is right there like, Naomi Ganga is talking about body positivity, which we all support. It doesn't matter what. I guess the same team as Femi One. No one wants to give Aziad the credit that she deserves. And Vera Sidika is being bashed, and I feel like rightfully so. Let's get into it. It's time for Hot Talk. So if you don't know who Terrence is, Terrence Creative is a comedian. He's very well known, but lately he's been more known about the moshene in his life. So first of all, there was a couple of months ago, there was a whole situation where there was a side chick that revealed that they had an affair, etc., etc. That was a very big whoopla. Recently, he actually, we thought it was a step forward. He put up the mother of his child, and his wife, Happy Mother's Day. And we're like, wow, it's all beautiful. Apparently not, because the mother of his child, 2 daughters, had something to say. Her name is Eunice Waneta. She said that essentially he doesn't really take care of them, and she actually exposed him by saying that he was actually an abusive partner. There are screenshots of a picture which seems to suggest that there's a time when he was physical with her, and that the black eye was evidence of that. So essentially her message said, I have a lot of mothers to celebrate today. I have a lot of mothers to celebrate today. I feel whatever, and loved. Okay, I officially became a single mother at 23 years. Abused on my right eye. I had a black eye. Reason for it was unknown to me. Broken. Okay. I'm sorry, that's really difficult to read, but essentially she's saying that she's been a single mom. She was a single mom since she was 23 years old, and that she was abused in the hands of Terrence Creative. And basically she sent Edgar Obare, if you don't know who that is the T Central of Kenya, and sent the screenshot and basically said, I don't know why he's putting me up for Mother's Day, trying to seem like we're all happy-go-lucky, but really in the background, he's basically trash.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like looking, you know, the kind of people who you can just look at and then an accusation about them just seems exactly who they are.
Yep.
I feel like this is like one of those scenarios. Like when I saw the picture, I was just like, wow, yeah. And what is it with men and putting joint pictures of like baby mamas? Like, where are we in a club?
Pathetic.
It's annoying. Like Diamond did it, and like if you, I mean, I was just like, I rolled my eyes so much. You know, when he put up like Zari and his, and I was just like, I don't know. It's so.
It's trying
It's
to
just shallow.
establish
Yeah.
ownership.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I was just like, I was actually like shocked that the fact that she's like, you barely, you know, like provide for the kid. You barely do what
They're not even on speaking
Exactly.
terms.
And you can put me up on your social media. It just goes to show you, social media is so flimsy. It's so fake, you know? And I was like, this is really, really unfortunate, you know?
Yeah,
And
and I want him to actually like come out and speak on the accusations. And we can all, there's people who can say they don't believe her. Maybe that black guy was from something else. But the fact that he did an interview and he made it a joke that at a time when he was intoxicated, he slapped Millie,
Which is his current
wife.
Yeah.
He
And they
slapped her and he's like, ha ha ha, nilimpiga, ha 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 ha. I left with her. Yeah, she was mad at me for 2 weeks, but she came back. I was like, excuse me, that is not normal. That's not okay. And we, as an African society, we've made abuse so normal. And like, you know, the person who he was interviewing was laughing. Everybody else was laughing. No one, this happened like a while ago. No one said anything.
Exactly.
Now when the wife, the baby mother comes out and says, I was abused, now is when you're looking back and seeing, okay, but he's always had this pattern of abuse. And
Exactly.
it's not a new
You know,
thing.
if let's say you are being interviewed and you're laughing about your abuse, it's really hard for me to jump and be like, whoa, that's out of line because you're here laughing about it, you know? However,
You can at least just be like,
but
like,
the
this is
interviewer,
weird.
she changed the topic. Like she seemed a little bit uncomfortable that she changed the topic.
Yeah.
But I feel like that there's opportunity for you to like jump in and okay, you don't want to make the interview awkward.
That's the thing.
Especially if it's live.
It's weird.
I think you could just be like, I don't think that's like, you can not even just like, hey, are you sure that's what you did? That's not the right thing to do. But anyway, like that, you know.
I get it. But now this one, like she's not participating. You know, it's not like, you know, with this one's like a separate someone who's saying outrightly that I was abused, this was wrong, etc., etc. So this one we're able to gang together like in support because she is saying that she was abused. If Millie said that no, he came home one time and he abused me, we would rally. But now you're kind of making a joke out of it, and we sometimes do jump the gun and we're like gung ho to the tower. What a bad person!
Hang him.
And then it comes out it's like, you know, she was just like looking for clout or she was looking for money. So we're just gonna leave like this much room for that there's a possibility.
No, there's no possibility.
That
one
didn't
he's
happen.
guilty.
Exactly.
I have judged, executed him. He's like, he's been sentenced.
You know,
he's guilty.
And you know what I find the most dangerous thing about these kinds of conversations is that someone who looks up to this couple will like see an interview like that or will see this happening and like, oh, okay, so I guess it's normal. Like this is something that happens in relationships, you know, and it's and it's really bad. So one day your boyfriend will slap you and you're like, okay, but even those guys, like those are slaps. So, you know, it's fine. And you don't realize that the first time it happens, that literally sets the precedent for it happening again and again and again in your relationship. Like for me, I'm just,
But you see, like it's when you laugh about it, when you laugh about it, you make it a bit casual, so then that means people won't make you think that you're in an abusive relationship, so you don't have to leave because you don't want to leave.
Oh my God.
That's why.
That's our minds have been
that's
blown
why.
by that. But anyway, people, please stop beating your girlfriends and your wives because it is wrong. Please let us know what you think. Have you ever, do you think that she's telling the truth? Do you think that he is being set up, even though I think we can agree that he's not being set up? The hashtag is Ebru Let's Talk. Ebru Let's Talk. The SMS line is 40920, or you can WhatsApp us on the number down below. On to a more positive story. Guys, Naomi Ganga, who's like my idol. Like, I love her so much. I know, like I see so much of myself in her. I just think she's amazing. So yesterday she was on her social and she basically put up this post about her body and her body weight, and she put two side-by-side photos where on one side she was slightly slimmer and then on the other side she was slightly bigger, and she was saying this was a 1-year difference in her body. And basically the post was about the fact that explaining how women's weight can be attributed to literally anything, and that it's unfair for people to assume that because you're fat it's because you've eaten a lot of food, which by the way many people, like, yeah, I can't believe in 2020 we still have to explain to people that.
Yeah.
So what she said is basically, let me enlighten you. As women, we go through a lot in life, emotionally, physically, and even mentally. Body weight can be caused by the following: childbirth to motherhood, infertility, PCOS, stress, family genes, depression, family history, cultures, chronic disease, hormonal imbalance, bad eating, poor working environment, and all these can cause your body to change, which of course is true. There's some people who are just born big, there's some people who are just born small. You know, there's so many things that can contribute to your body. And what she said is that she's dedicating Tuesdays on her page to every woman that is going through a transition or transformation in their body. She says, you know, we have all undergone through changes at one point or another. Maybe we still are, and I know there's a story behind it. And she said every Tuesday she'll post a picture about her body and explain, you know, what the transition is that she's going through. And I think this comes in the wake of she experiences so much like negativity on her page. Every time she posts someone is like, you know, you should really try and get healthy. And then, you know, sometimes the comments are like, you're trying to seem like obviously maybe it's coming from a good place of like, you really should get your health in check. But like, she's always asking like, how is my weight affecting you as a person, as Lydia, as you, as Ayuma? Like, why, mbona inakuchoma sana?
Let me tell you this here. I feel like we're gonna say this in 2020. Stop making statements about people's bodies point blank. Just stop. I have no idea why we are still doing it. Like, if you observe me and how I look doesn't sit well with you, just go and judge quietly. Because even, for example, you could tell someone, you know, you look so nice, you look bigger. They don't want to be bigger. Or you could tell someone, oh my God, you've lost so much weight. They don't want to be smaller. Like, we can't even know now that we can't even know now which one is supposed to be good and which one is supposed to be bad. So as a rule of thumb, keep your comments to yourself about your body. And even me, I feel pretty confident about my body. But when I have other people commenting about it, I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, how is this affecting you? Why are you saying it? It's pointless. And I feel so sad that women, we get put under so much pressure. When you're small, you're too small. When you're big, you're too big. When you're in between, people are wondering, oh, what's going on? Like, you know, and it's like people are just waiting for you to do something or to look a particular way for them to judge you. You know? I feel like if you're at home and you see someone, whether they're skinny or whether they're big, and you feel like you want to comment, hold it.
Exactly. Like, look at Adele. Last week we were talking about how she's lost weight. Before, everyone was like, she's so big, she should lose some weight. Now everyone is like, she's too small, she's lost too much weight. I miss the fat Adele. And I'm like, do you realize when you say that how offensive that sounds? Like, if she felt like she wants to lose weight and she wants to be even skinnier, let her be skinnier. Like, it's not, it does not affect you as a person at all, you know? It's only maybe with my sisters that I would like we jokingly like say to each other. But even then, we only comment when like somebody has invited the comment, you know? Like, you're just like, hey guys, I've not had Cindy. Then they'll be like, hey, by the way, you put on weight, kind of thing. You know, it's not like just see her, hey, you're fat.
No.
Wow.
Let me tell you, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. That's the moral of the story. And I feel as if someone else who can follow that advice is Miss Vera Sidika, because currently people are upset with her on social media, and rightfully so. Now, recently she posted on her Instagram about how she is selling intimacy charms, which is basically like, you know, whatever, they're little, I don't even know how to explain it, but there are things that you're supposed to use. New Uchawi. Things that you're supposed to use. Now when you're getting intimate with your partner, now he's just like, oh my God, he's so confused. Let me just throw all my money onto you. I love you so much. You guys can have everything and all of that. So basically she now posted this on her social media, and she was like, ladies, if you want to get that house, if you want to get him to the bank, or you're going to use his money, I am not lying. This stuff is amazing. He is not going anywhere. Just trust me. And guys were like, excuse, like, first of all, like, why has she now become a hawker for intimate, you know, things on social media? And then people also saying how, like, you know, it doesn't matter whether you have the best intercourse game in the world, or, you know, you cook for him, you clean for him, you do all of these things. There's nothing that can keep a man who doesn't want to be there. So I don't know. What do you think? Because apparently there's people who really believe in these things. Like, if they use them, it works.
What I found confusing about that video, I don't know if you guys watched the video, but like, she's all dressed up. She's like standing in a corner of her house, and she's like really like, it's like she's a salesperson for this page, which I think is like a Nigerian page or something. And she's like, ladies, if you really want your man to give you everything, I promise, all you need to do. And I'm just like, you yourself, do you believe what you're saying? Because it was so confusing. But actually, when I saw her, I almost felt sad. You know, I was like, maybe she's reached a point in her life or in her you know, like on her platform, that she feels like this is what she needs to do for her brand to be, or to get attention, you know, even after like Sin City. I was like, what's happening, babe?
I mean, here's the thing, I know maybe I come off so like ooh la la when I say this, but I feel like there's such a big responsibility you get when you have so many people's attention, you know, so many people's eyes, so many people's ears. And not to say that you're going to be perfect. I live my life as I live my life. But there are some messages I'm really careful about putting out there, because I know if it's received by, like, you know, someone who's vulnerable, somebody who's not at their best, that could really tank their life. Imagine now somebody is really struggling in their relationship. You know, things are really hard. They're not feeling good about themselves. And maybe they're just like on the last. Instead of offering hope, you are offering a facade, you are offering a lie, and this is all because of a check. I know people are in the spirit of make your money, go and make your money. I get that, but there must be a line which we draw as people, as far as what we are willing to do and say in order to get money. You know, I think this is even for her. Even her standard for me, her standard is low.
Me, I don't think she has a standard, because like if you think about what her brand is, if we're just gonna go there, this is the same person who was rubbing on a cucumber and talking about XYZ. The same, as in, like, it's if your whole brand has been, you know, woman of the night, you can't now all of a sudden say, oh my gosh, you as a follower, you know what she's giving you. So you can't now say, oh my gosh, I really believe her, let me try this, because you already know what her brand is. My only question would be like, where is this man of hers that's now giving her all these amazing things? If this is working.
You know, exactly, if it's working, where's your
man?
Where's your man? Where's your money?
Let me tell you, being a woman of the night is one here. But then when you are selling this trash, now this is no longer about you selling yourself. Sell yourself. Baby girl. Be free. But then now when you're trying to sell people...
Not saying that she's a woman of the night, by the way.
Yeah, but
I know
even if she is, even if she is, like that's her own. Like, and if somebody wants to be that, that's that. But then now when you're trying to engage other people to practice some foolery, which I'm pretty sure you don't practice yourself, that's where I feel like I'm drawing the line. You know what I mean? But anyway, some people are really big fans of this beautiful woman and think that whatever she is selling, they are going to buy. What do you think? The hashtag is Ebru Let's Talk, and the WhatsApp number is down below. Now, on Wednesday, I went ham on Femi One for not giving Aziad the credit she deserved for making her song Utawezana trend. And it was trending already, but it blew after Aziad made the video.
Was it even trending already?
It was. It was
trending.
But then it blew to like a different degree after she did it. Now, the next lady is Avril. Avril, I don't think has had a hit in a hot minute.
She hasn't.
But recently, Aziad did a video of her Hello Baby song, which was released in 2015. If you don't know it, it's okay. But now that the song is trending on TikTok, people are asking her, you know, give Aziad the credit that she deserves, because she's the reason why that song is trending. And she actually, this time, she is the reason why that song is trending on TikTok, because it was released in 2015. Now, the one thing I'll give Avril is that she did repost Aziad's video. So she did repost a couple of people who did that little duet with Hello Baby, and Aziad was one of them. But when somebody did ask her, can you give Aziad the credit, this is what Avril said. She wasn't happy about it, same as Femi One, and I don't understand why they're so pressed. Oh, I'm sorry. Do we have the snippet? Essentially, she told the fan that
it's too tiny.
It's too tiny. Was like, it was started on by Aziad on TikTok. Everything Aziad touches sells like hotcake. You need to appreciate her. So this is now the fan basically saying that. And I think her response.
Oh, I've got the response. I was not being nice because I cannot be equally rude. What? I think she said I was being nice because I can also be rude. Then she said, so keep your English lessons and scot back on over to your page. Your point has been made, now go back to sleep. I feel like people, the singers aren't happy that the credit is not being given to like the quality of their song. They want that to be where the credit goes. But the truth is, in 2020, there's so many things that make a song trend, by the way. It's not always just the song is good. So many things can make it trend, a little dance here and there. But I feel like we are setting such a stupid precedent as women that when this young girl does something and now she's got the clout and it helps me, I'm not able to be a woman to be like, yes, she's amazing, she's an amazing dancer.
Yeah.
So glad that she did that. Yes. Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I don't. Okay,
Hey.
I agree with you. And like when we talked about the Femi one, I was like, I agree. But like now, especially with this one, I feel like I have a different
The
opinion.
fans are overdoing it.
Exactly, and the fans are almost reaching the point of bullying the artist. Like, you must come and congratulations. You must say this. You must say this. Actually, she doesn't have to say anything. To me, they're reposting. That's enough. Like going to the extent of saying now you need to do this. You need to do this. They don't need to do anything. You know, I feel like it would be like a nice gesture. But like even without it, I wouldn't like necessarily say that okay now Avril is wrong or Femi One is wrong. But I just feel like fans need to chill. Like like even Asia doesn't deserve to even be reposted. No one deserves to be reposted. I can repost if I want to, if I'm the artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because also, if you think about it now, TikTokers or anyone else who creates content based on my intellectual property can come and start demanding that I repost them, can come and start demanding that I, you know, credit them, but I don't have to because the song was mine. I don't have to.
I feel like as yet now, girl, you've learned. You make songs trend. So now what you have to do is talk to the artists and get them to pay you. So all these artists that are there struggling, they can't get a trend, they can't get a hit song. Help them, wine your waist and everything, look cute, and then like get them to pay you. Because at this point, you've clearly you've found out something to like make your music trend.
Yes.
But we can talk about it and argue about it forever. Can all the Aziad fans please calm down or let us know that maybe we're not understanding something? The WhatsApp number is down below, and of course you can hit us up on our social media, Ebru Let's Talk _official. But right about now, it's about that time for Ask the Girls.
Okay, so thank you again to everybody who sends us their questions. We try to address as many as possible. You can always DM us at Ebru Let's Talk _official. So today's issue, and by the way, even men, you can send in your problems. Like, you may not be men, but we have many men around us. We have had a lot of experience with men, some of us, and we are more than capable of being able to answer your questions. So today we have a question from a lady who, in the beginning of her message, she says she wants advice from married women only, which, yeah, we shall see why that is necessary. So she says, I have been in a serious relationship for the past 6 years. We have a baby boy now, but our relationship has been rocky. He keeps flirting with women on social media, and recently I found out he was on dating sites too. He has been cheating on me, and when I ask him, he says I don't have any evidence. We hardly have had sexual intercourse for the past 2 years. 2 years, guy. And he's kind of struggling with self-confidence since he doesn't have a good sex drive to last in bed even for 10 minutes. Please, married women, advise me. First, I don't understand why you're asking for married women's advice.
You're not married?
You yourself are not married, babe. Babe, I don't know. Please, you are not married. Even if you've been dating 25 years and you have 7 kids, you're not married. You're in a serious relationship, which you have said, exactly. So I think the rules apply differently to you. I've always said, me, if a boyfriend was to cheat on me, I would be out the door the first time. I would not wait for second time, third time. If it's a husband, something else, because now you have vows. But like a boyfriend. And then I feel like also in this day and age, having a child with somebody is not reason enough for you to stay. In fact, it should be the reason why you leave. Because now, do you want your baby boy growing up knowing? So this is how men act around women. So this is how, a dad should be with them. Is that what you want your child to take home at the end of the day? What do you guys think?
I feel like, girl, first of all, how does he have the strength to be cheating when he can only last with 10 minutes on you? So me, I'm wondering, like, you can't even last 10 minutes with me. How would you be able to spread yourself to all these different women, like, to give them your 10 minutes as well? Like, that's just like one part. But like the other part is, we already know, like, clearly the cheating isn't a problem to you. So I'm not even going to say, he's cheating on you, girl, leave him because he's been cheating on you and you're still there. So I guess that's okay. So maybe you're trying to figure out what exactly is the problem. Like, do you want him to stop cheating? Do you want to now make your sexual life better? What is it that's the thing? Because clearly the cheating is not a reason for you to go and leave him.
Maybe she's staying with him like Woye because she's like, he's kind of struggling with self-confidence. So you want to be there for him.
So are the other women helping his confidence?
Build up his confidence.
Here's the thing, like, okay.
Chill, babe. Inakuma, but
anyway, so first things first, as Ayuma said, cheating doesn't have to be a boundary for everyone, and I don't like that toxic idea that he's cheating on you, so get out. But if you find it a problem, then you know that your boundaries have been disrespected time and time over again. So we officially don't have that boundary, because a boundary which you're not willing to have consequences for it when somebody breaks it, it's not a boundary, it's just like something you're just imagining. So if that's a boundary, then already you know you should be out. As far as him not having self-confidence, for whatever reason, women, we just feel naturally that we are rehab centers. So any old homeless, drunk, low self-esteem, narcissistic, insecure man can always find home with us. You are not seeing what it's doing to your self-confidence, the way he's treating you. Him cheating on you, him stepping out, those are all corroding your sense of self. And it's not okay. If he has low self-esteem and you can just tell he's just not active in bed because of that, I'm here for you to just sit with him, try and encourage him, etc. But if your self-esteem being low means that you need to whoop my ass every so often, then I need to draw a line. As far as him lasting 10 minutes, so here's the thing. I read this out to one of my friends, and he's a lot older, and when I said 10 minutes, I was like, 10 minutes? But he was like, 10 minutes? Wow, we should have a statue built for him, because most men don't last that long. That's the tea from a man, not from me, not from me. If 10 minutes is not okay for you, then that's something which you guys can work with. All of these problems seem to be workable. Bar the cheating, I feel like his self-confidence, him not lasting longer than 10 minutes, these are workable problems.
Is it a workable problem when you can only last 10 minutes? No, how do you increase the time now when
you can add foreplay?
Ask Vera Sidika, because she has like
I know those charms.
And
you can add, like, I mean, that's something which I feel like can be workable based on, maybe you can add some extra things that make the situation last longer. You know, like, that's workable. I don't feel like that's a deal breaker, is what I'm saying.
He can sort of play with himself before the session.
You see what I mean?
Yours is like round 2.
Exactly. Like, there's ways to work around that. If you're willing to work on, if he has like low self-esteem, you guys, is he actively working on it?
Exactly.
You know, because if it's just like unemployment. Is he actively looking for work?
He is. He's looking for other women. That's working for him.
And for me, okay, you're right. That actually is something workable. What I find just fascinating about this story is how she says he has been cheating, and when I ask him, he says, I don't have any evidence.
Unacceptable.
Let me tell you, if you're waiting for the confirmation for him to come and say one day, yes, I am indeed cheating, then that is not going to come. And I feel like anytime you want to leave a man for any reason, even if you just feel uncomfortable, you don't have to have a thesis. You can actually just want to leave because you want to leave. Like, you don't have to defend yourself. You can just leave.
Actually don't. I think the general around this is decide what your boundaries are. Because when you decide, we talked about this on Wednesday, when you know what you need, what you want, you know exactly how somebody else can treat you and when you draw your boundaries. So maybe try and establish that so you can know how you're going to move forward. God, I could talk about that all day. But anyway, please continue talking to us on the hashtag Ebru Let's Talk, and the WhatsApp number is down below. We're going to take a short break, so you go top up your tea or whatever you're drinking, because it's Friday, and we'll see you shortly.
Welcome back to the show. You're still watching Let's Talk. Make sure you guys go ahead and interact with us on our social media, especially with the WhatsApp number, which is down below. Now, I know a lot of times we can really go down on men, but this time, you know what? We're going to try to understand them and see how we can help them and help ourselves when we're dealing with them. Because it's about that time for Talk That Talk.
Ladies, we're on top. Hey. We're on top. Hey.
All right, so we're going to be talking about, why men go silent and why they're not known for expressing their emotions and their opinions, and how we can help them. So this comes from like a post that was recently posted where a woman was saying, why are men so against showing emotions? And then someone else responded saying, men don't express things the same as women. Until y'all stop trying to get men to suppress their masculinity, don't expect for men to feel like they can be open to express emotions the way they will be disrespected for showing. So like there's about like 5 different reasons why men keep silence and how we can help them. So like the first reason is saying that men...
Wait, teacher, question.
Yeah.
So keeping silent vis-a-vis expressing emotion, those are the same thing in this context.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Yes, yeah. Why they go? Okay, let's say why they don't express their emotions.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the first one is because of the stereotype that men aren't supposed to talk.
Right. I mean, that's a big one. And women, we really push that. We do push that. You know, we believe, like, if, for example, Steve, our cameraman right here, if he started crying right now, right, we would lose it.
Yeah.
We would be like, oh my God, you know, it's like we're frightened. But if Joe starts crying right now, we'll be like, oh, like would all just, there is definitely that stereotype and I'm here for it. But we need to not be those people. Like we need to do more, like when you see a man crying, just listen, like the way you would want to be listened to. But that's true.
For me, I feel like I totally am with her, but like also,
Joe.
Okay, shh.
You can't be two crying people. That's
Listen,
what you're
we can't, like I feel like maybe it's just my personality, because me, I'm a crier. Like I cry when I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm angry, when like hungry. Even hunger can make me cry, you guys. Like, and I feel like there are very few times I've seen my man cry, like very, very few times. But in those moments that I've seen him cry, it really touches me and I just feel like, wow. But if it starts becoming a thing of like every week you're crying, then it's just like,
but you need him. But you need him to rally around you when you cry because you don't have a kicker.
Yeah, exactly. You see, like I don't want a man who's going to be crying all the time. Like I just feel like men are built.
Here we
I
go.
think there's a difference. I think there's a difference between.
Here we go.
There's a difference between being strong and showing your emotions. Like so, even though he's crying, is he going to help you during that reason that he's crying? You know, let's say I don't know, your house is being you're being evicted. So instead of him just sitting there crying, is he trying to figure out like how to get out of that situation? Blah blah blah. So I don't mind if you cry and also now do something to fix the situation, but I don't want you to feel as if now you can't show your emotion just because you're supposed to be the strong. You could be strong, but still show the emotion.
And for you, when you cry, are you also trying to solve the problem?
Kinda, sorta, no.
Exactly. That's the thing. Let's just leave it down to there's definitely a double standard.
The
way I expect a man to handle a problem versus the way I expect myself to handle a problem is definitely different. I feel like at the very least, what we can start doing is just like, if he does cry, at the very least, trying to be as compassionate as possible. You know, because when somebody expresses their emotions, they become stronger. Like when they put it down is when like, tomorrow you ask him, babe, pass me the salt, he flips the table.
Oh my God.
Because he hasn't expressed something he should have.
That's true. But like, now the second one, we have that men feel they cannot win. So in terms, like even if they express their emotions or express their thoughts, either way they're doomed. So there's no point of even saying it in the first place.
That is.
You know how even just from that saying of, you know, that saying of like the wife is always right.
Sometimes you just be like, okay, fine. But I'm just like, no, but you should say what you feel is like, but what's the point?
But the
like,
second he says it, you're there ready, like,
you're right. It's like, you know my relationship. That's so true.
You're the one who shared that.
It's true,
So I feel like, anyway, for me moving forward, I'm a crier, I'm very vulnerable, I'm very comfortable with emotions. So a man crying to me is not really that big of a deal. Like I'll sit there and I'll listen and I'll hear it and we're gonna get through it, because I always want my relationship to be the home where somebody feels that they can be their whole self. And so instead of you going to argue with your boss about some nonsense we could have dealt with at home, express yourself. But it does take some courage, because when a man does cry all the time, whether you like it or not, the way you look at him does slightly change. So you've got to also, you build yourself. You've got to
I think we just have to have a new normal, you know, because you're so used to like having like this strong, and even me, I'm just like, do I really want my man cry? But there's a difference between crying and expressing how you feel. Just tell me you're feeling sad, you're feeling whatever, and if the tears come, they come. But like in general, if you're not a man who expresses your emotions like that, then you wouldn't now be forcing tears.
So we want to be the ones who manage how they express their emotions.
Do you know why I find it difficult when now your man is constantly like crying or like acting super vulnerable? Is because it's like, when I think about my man, he's like my rock. He's like the never changing like thing or the person that keeps me steady.
The problem.
Exactly. So if I'm like, if you now are breaking down, what hope is there for me and the rest of us when you're the one who's supposed to be holding everything together? It's like going to your mom and like you have a problem. You know, moms always have solutions to everything. Imagine going to your mom, then she's like, sorry, I can't help you. Like, what do you mean? Like, what is left in the world?
Let me just throw a spanner in the works,
I don't want this.
Yeah, no, I need a spanner.
Okay.
Ethan, right?
Yeah.
You want him to be able to express himself, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
You don't want him to be in a relationship where he feels like he's not able to express himself properly because he wants to limit, because he doesn't want to cry, because his girlfriend's going to freak out, because he's supposed to be the never-changing rock of strength.
No, I feel as if like there's a role.
Exactly.
You know, like the man is supposed to be traditional. It depends on what you believe. Listen. So the man is like the head of the household. He's the head. I'm the neck. Whichever way I move is what he'll be doing.
Yeah.
So even as a mother, yes, you're the mom and you're taking care of all your children. That's not your new responsibility. If I'm your wife, you now have my wife. That's not your new responsibility as a husband.
Yeah.
So even there's a level of weakness that can't be tolerated. Now, even as a mother, no, I'm sorry.
That is
if
true.
if it's the same for a mother, it should be the same for a husband.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, if my child is over here, he's burnt his leg, am I going to be there crying with him as well?
Yeah.
We're all just busy crying. I'm looking at the baby, and what do I do? No, I have to be the strong one to take care of my child. Now, my husband has to be the strong one to take care of me. And of course, I'll be the strong one to take care of him and the baby and the whole entire family.
Let me tell you this, there's none of this that I disagree with or I'm not currently living myself.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to show that these narratives, these exact narratives that we are pushing are the reason why, first of all, men's suicides are like 75% higher than women. There's a reason why.
The pressure is too
Do you
much.
understand?
Yeah.
And it's all fun and games until maybe someone who you know, like one of my uncles committed suicide. And this was from a place of not feeling like he could express himself. There are many reasons, by the way, so I'm not going to put that down to anything. But one of the things is that you feel like you go through things by yourself. You have a partner at home, but you are expected to be the one who doesn't crack. And we're humans. Men have the exact same emotions as we do, but they don't get to share them as much. So I'm not saying that none of these things don't exist in my own life. God knows that, my type is like, I'm looking for that, exactly. But I feel like in our own personal relationships, we can do little things, bit by bit, to try and encourage that so that the next generation have a different narrative than the ones we have. Because this can't continue, because with social media and everything, mental health is getting worse. So what's the suicide rate going to be in Ethan's generation if ours is 75% more?
It's true.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the third one?
The third one is men clam up when they get angry. So sometimes they'll be quiet or not as emotional because their default response to anger is silence.
Which is like my least favorite thing about men. But in the spirit of trying to have a different narrative, sitting in your man being angry and him being silent, just letting that's a step forward, because you're giving him room to express himself how he does. Because they've been programmed a different way, I feel like just when he's angry, don't push the conversation.
No, I want to fix it.
I know.
I'm not going to sleep until you...
I know,
Yeah,
we
I'm
all
that
do
person.
it, we all do it. But giving him the space to be able to process his emotions, because we are able to express our emotions and process them way faster than they are. He doesn't even know yet what the hell's going on. And yet you are like, because you already processed it. I feel like a tip to moving forward, whether it's your son, whether or not it's your man, let them sit in their silence until they're ready to express that how they feel comfortable.
Now, I've had to learn that like the hard way.
Have you learned it?
Kind of. I mean, like when I've talked about our conflict class that we did sometime last year, I've talked about, so that's one of the things that we talked about, is that they were telling us, like there is some value in being able to like, okay, I'm angry, you're angry, let's take some time and then talk. But what they said is that you should just, the Bible even says it, don't go to sleep when you're angry. So what they try to encourage us to do is that if you need to take time, take time. But you're not going to go now for 1 week. You're still
silence.
angry or whatever. In fact, for me, even like 24 hours is enough. Like in 24 hours, you should have processed what it is. Because what happens that now when you're silent, you're now withdrawing like affirmation from me. You're withdrawing intimacy from me. You're withdrawing communication, which are now, it's causing our relationship to suffer.
There's definitely a line for sure.
So sometimes, and my husband also has really learned this, because before he would like just shut down. Now it's like, and he would shut down for like a week, and it was just like, babe, by the me, I'll divorce you. I didn't say that, but you know, I thought it, you know. But like now it's like he'll keep quiet, but then like now after like he knows I'm expecting after like less than a day, he'll come and be like, when you said this, this is how I felt. I didn't think it was appropriate. It was disrespectful and whatever. And then we can have a discussion.
I like that time
exactly.
frame.
So you can't do it, but like not for like too long.
Yes,
and
everyone
even
gets
women,
the space.
and even women do that. Like if you feel like you're in a space where you don't want to talk, you can just be like, I'm not in a position where I want to talk to you right now. I will contact you when I'm. If you're dating, that is, like I will contact you, or like I will contact you maybe 2 days from now. So it's not just open-ended, because why do you want your partner to just be sitting there thinking,
I need to
okay,
learn how
what
to
is he
say
thinking?
that.
That's a form of manipulation
Yeah.
as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. So there's a line. Yes, take your time and process it, but also, especially when you're in a relationship, you have a responsibility somewhat to be able to get yourself together for a conversation with your partner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we haven't gotten to the other 2 points. Can you read them quickly? Just to tell us what they are.
All right, so basically the last 2 points are, it pains men to argue with you. That one I'm just like, this was written by a man, so I don't know
Because they're
how much
tired.
it pains them. Maybe
They're tired
it's
working
too
and they're
much.
like, maybe
It's
I'll
too
fight
much
now.
work.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, history drives us. Generalizations about men, which is basically the same thing as the stereotype.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think most of us have experienced these things. Please let us know what you think. As we said, we are pre-recording our shows, but whatever it is you send to us, we can be able to read in tomorrow's show, and we'd love to know what you have to say about this particular one. The hashtag is Ebru Let's Talk, and you can WhatsApp us on the number down below. But right now, it is time for the game. So, in today's game, we are going to be embarrassed again. Our producers obviously don't like us. So today's game is called the Reborn game. I'm going to demonstrate it. Okay, I don't know why there's some scissors here, guys.
So that you can cut when you're
exactly. So in the game, we have a huge roll of ribbon. Everyone hold your ribbon.
Ribbon!
Okay. And what you need to do, you have
Right here.
60 seconds. You have 60 seconds. And in 60 seconds, you need to wrap as much of the ribbon on your body as possible. From down going up.
You are the shortest, so this.
And the fattest, so come down. Yeah, so you need to first step on the ribbon and then begin wrapping from the bottom upwards.
All right,
right?
wait. We need to put a timer on you.
Okay, fine.
Miss
I was just
Cheater.
getting ready. Okay, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh God.
Oh
Oh God. Oh
I
my.
feel as if there's some huge
There's
space
too
in.
much space.
She said it doesn't matter as long as you just as much ribbon as is possible on you.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
I
feel like
could
you can
just.
go higher. You're actually doing a pretty good job.
My hips are so wide. What the hell? I'm like, I can't even.
35 seconds.
A worthy punishment for being curvy.
Can I
would
just
say.
move to the up here?
Girl, you have cheated.
Get out.
My hips are really wide, guys.
Oh
Okay. And
no,
the booty.
sounds horrible.
I know.
What a tragedy of your life.
How many seconds?
20 seconds.
Oh God.
Hey Joe, you're doing great.
How are you guys going to unwrap me?
I think it's just what you
We are
say
not
like
unwrapping
this.
anything.
Ladies, this is how you should wrap yourself when your man is like, where's my birthday gift? I'm your gift. Woo!
5 seconds almost.
Oh God. Oh God.
3, 2, 1, boom.
Oh my
All
God.
Right, let's cut.
Hey!
But she's reached. Let me-
I'm sweating.
Okay, so all your hard work has just fallen, but I would say she reached here.
No, but it's not about where you reach. It's about how long, how much
Is it?
ribbon. Yeah.
Okay, how much ribbon or
Yeah.
where you, I thought
How
it's
much
where you
ribbon?
reach.
Yeah.
You
It's
have
how
your
much
own.
ribbon.
No, see, I'm helping her get out. How is she gonna get out of? Okay, do you know what?
Yeah.
I was being a team player.
I'm gonna go with my ribbon.
I feel like I want you to go next.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, the chances of
That's
me
a
doing
whole
as
look,
good.
It's a whole look,
It's
right?
a whole look.
I mean, wow.
Kanye West is gonna sell that for $400,000.
All right, Lydia, stand by.
Don't expect me to do as good as Joe. Let's start there.
That's what you said yesterday, and then ended up.
2,
Yeah.
1, go.
Girl, Lydia. Girl, Lydia. Girl, Lydia. You guys don't realize how hard it is for fat
I
people
know.
to bend.
You're trying.
Wow.
Lydia. Okay.
Yours is so organized.
I know, right? Have you done this before? Have you been a present before?
I've been a gift many times in my life. Oh
30
yes.
seconds.
Oh no, this one is not passing here.
I think it was easier because of you didn't have clothes on. That's the reason.
Oh my
Wow.
God, Mom, she's lying. My mother watches all my shows.
Oh my God. Lydia, you're doing so well. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
You actually, it looks like a gown. Doesn't it look like a gown?
Kinda, yeah, it
Wow.
All
This
right.
bit is not working because of
Over
my
here?
dress. No, this is too like slippery. It's
Yeah.
just falling down.
10 seconds.
Okay. Lydia, Lydia, Lydia,
3,
Lydia,
2,
Lydia.
1.
Woo!
I like your avant-garde outfit.
Okay,
Wow.
this is an outfit,
With
you
some
guys.
details.
This is a look. It's a look.
You can do the same mummy walk that.
I'm not doing this.
I'm
She's
still
yummy
trying
mommy
to-
for a reason.
I'm still trying to unravel myself. Like, woo!
Mine was too tight. My legs, I can't walk.
I don't know if I can actually do this.
Wow.
Oh, you did it too tight. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh
Please
God,
don't fall.
please
I
do
don't know
not.
if I can save
Yeah.
you.
You would be busy laughing. I know.
Should I
who you
come and
are.
help you?
Maybe.
Oh,
No, I
didn't
think you're good.
Okay. I think
Ayuma doesn't know anything. All right, carry on as I unravel myself. This might take a while.
No, I'm having so much fun watching you.
I
though.
know,
Are you
right?
being serious?
I think now you can walk.
Then hold on, let me undo. No, my knees are like tight.
Okay, so this is my ribbon of honor, right? Like staying here with my ribbon.
Oh God.
Oh Lord, I'm so sorry.
Yay!
I don't know if I'm making it worse.
Finally, just push it all down now. There we
All
are.
right, I'm about to start as she's still here unraveling
Okay.
and trying to figure out how to walk away.
So sorry.
You want to be a
Lydia,
champion
you can sit on my seat.
This is
I've given you my seat.
this is the glamour.
Oh God. All right.
Wait, it's not started.
All right, I'm ready, I think. 3, 2. Let me not do as tight as
Go
she did.
Ayuma, go
Yeah, don't do it that
Ayuma,
tight.
go Ayuma, go Ayuma.
Oh, it's tight.
It's
I
tight.
lied to myself.
Keep
You
going.
played yourself. Congratulations.
I hope your ribbon falls. Wow, look at her. She's an actual mummy.
Yeah, that's
Wow. That is so, this is outfit
No, this looks so
ideas.
pretty. No,
It
this
looks
one's
so
a prettiest
pretty.
outfit for sure.
Go till the neck.
My,
Your
Bobby
chest is
said
not,
nope.
is
let's just go back down here. Get rid of all the holes.
Are you about to finish your ribbon? Because that's what it looks like. Oh my gosh, you have so much more time.
Hey, 16 seconds. That's insane.
Okay, I think Ayuma as well.
Yeah, she has.
Yeah, okay. Congratulations. Congratulations, you win.
Oh God. Hey, she even got
Okay,
the
fine.
neck.
She has a whole neck.
Yes. Hey.
Wow. All right.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Fashion.
Don't even
Fashion,
ask
darling.
It's fashion. Yes.
So I think it's official of the winner,
Yeah,
right?
the
You're
winner.
the winner. Ribbon game, but make it fashion. Make it fashion. Oh, so cute.
That was so much fun.
So much fun.
Oh my gosh. So I think like the best way to wind up this whole conversations for Talk That Talk and like men,
Yeah.
basically we need to be more patient as women. We ask so much of them and there's like so much pressure on men to be the providers, strong, caring, too many things that like they can't obviously live up to.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you might not think it's of value, but anytime somebody is able to fully express themselves, they self-actualize way easier.
Yeah.
Like they keep hiding and holding some bits in them, it makes it harder. So we can start this at home. Don't start with like the whole world changing. Start with your son, start with your husband, start with your brother, start with your cousin. Take it from there.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I feel like every single time I come to this show and I feel like I know everything about my relationship, I learn that actually I don't, and I learn something new.
Yeah.
But thank you guys. You should contribute to the conversation. Hashtag Ebru Let's Talk or WhatsApp us on the number down below. We actually got some feedback from some of you from Wednesday's show, I believe. And this is what some of you had to say. The first one is, hi guys, I'm Brian Icon watching from Dandora, Nairobi. Hi Brian. Someone else says, hi to you guys. This lady Femi is supposed to be paid. I think maybe it's
supposed to pay.
He's supposed to pay, exactly.
Yeah,
okay.
but okay.
Clearly, yeah. Someone else said, hey, looking good. Thank you. Someone else says, hi, you guys are all looking beautiful. Thank you. Someone else says, enjoying the show. And the last one is Jessie from Kikuyu who says, hello, girls. You all look amazing. Thank you. You guys really fill our love bank. Like,
Honestly.
I feel like my affirmation bank is just filling up.
When
Just
things are
filling up.
hard, when my wig won't do right, when my makeup is upside down, then comes someone's like, you look amazing.
I'm like, you know, God sent you. God sent you. Yeah. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us. It's been amazing. Please join us next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right here on Ebru TV. I'm Joanne at yummymummy.ke on social.
And it's Ayuma Kagui, simply Ayuma on all social media platforms. Right now I'm like really feeling my outfit and I'm
You're
just
looking
like,
cute. You're looking cute.
I wanna stay like this, you know? This could be a weekend look. But make sure you guys go ahead and join us next week on Wednesday to Friday, same time, same place.
Have an amazing weekend. Whatever has happened during this week, whether it's been good, whether it's been bad, it ends today. So you can just take some time, enjoy yourself, and start a brand new week feeling fresh and happy. It's Lydia KM, and that's Lydia KM on all social media handles. Have a great weekend.
Yay! See you guys next week.